6, we're back again. Kristi and Katie, your crime time friends. Stories, justice, laughs collide. True Crime Squad, come join the ride. Grab the clues, let's take a stand. For victims' voices, hand in hand. True Crime Squad, it's time to shine. Season 6, your turn, your time. True Crime Squad, where justice meets hilarity.
Hey everybody, welcome to the True Crime Squad. I'm Kristi Brower, here with my sister, co-host, and partner in crime, Katie Weaver. Hey Katie.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, it's good. It was infusion day, so I spent the morning,
Oh yeah.
with a needle in my arm reading a book. So, nothing too exciting. They wrap you up in warm blankets and there you go.
Well, there you go. That's not too bad.
Not too bad.
I also
Pretty
know
quiet
though
morning.
you've been doing some songwriting for us, and
Oh my
pretty
gosh,
pleased about
you
that.
guys. Okay, I have the funniest shit for you guys today. I can't
You
even. I
do.
have laughed so hard about both, well, all of the cases I have for you. You're going to get a Florida Daily Double because they were both too good not to give you. I swear to God I did my hair, but it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
it looks
fine.
like you did.
I feel like it doesn't, but
But I know you did want to do a little quick segment. We've got a missing woman and her child out of
yes.
Boise, Idaho that we wanted to share.
Yeah, this is really emergent, and we don't have a lot of information, but let's get her picture pulled up. Okay, so this sweet girl is missing. Her name is Abigail Nunley, or Noonley.
Okay.
She left her home on Wednesday with a 3-month-old baby with no supplies, no clothing, nothing for herself or the baby. She's just gone. And the baby is gone.
Shit.
It sounds like she may have been driving, but they don't know what she was wearing or what vehicle she would have been driving. So I think you should take all of that with a pretty big grain of salt.
Right.
It seems as though the police don't know much at all. But this happened yesterday, and she has not turned up, nor has the baby, and
Shit.
it's a huge worry. So anybody
Yeah.
that's in the the Idaho, Washington, Oregon area, keep a close eye out for this girl. Something may be really wrong here.
Yeah, it may. Oh, that's really scary.
Hopefully she just turns up and it's just a misunderstanding and everybody's fine and it's just all good.
Fingers crossed, man.
Fingers and toes crossed that she and the baby are safe and everything's fine and just wires got crossed somewhere. God, I hope that's true.
Oh, me
But
too.
in the meantime, please, please, please keep an eye out for her. Again, her name is Abigail Nunley, or Noonley, Nunley, and likely has a 3-month-old baby with her.
Okay. Well,
Uh-huh.
everybody keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah. Yep. Wanted to say hi to Lisa, who doesn't usually get to make it to the live and is here today. And also to
Hey,
Red,
Lisa,
who lately
welcome.
has been so damn busy with crazy life stuff. She hasn't made a live in a while. So want to welcome
Right?
everyone to the live.
Welcome,
Everybody.
welcome.
Yeah.
We are glad you're here. Well, I know, Katie, you are going to kick us off with some Florida man.
Well, I had a Florida man story. And then another one came across my feed because it happened in the same county. And I can't not do them both because you guys deserve it. It's Thursday. It's been a horrific true crime week. You deserve good things, my friends. So
You
you're
do.
getting them both. It's a
Agreed.
Florida Man Daily Double. But we're going to start and end in Polk County because all the craziest shit in Florida happens in Polk County. Have you noticed? And
Yeah.
that
I
is,
have.
of course, with our favorite sheriff, Sheriff Grady. And the first crime was actually committed against Sheriff Grady. And I'm just going to let him tell you about it.
He's 34 and he's from Polk City. And if you're from Polk City, you go, oh, we know Mark, he's a thief. We had him in the county jail. And we were doing an investigation. You're not going to believe this, because someone broke into the Polk City Sheriff's Station. That's right. They stole my picture. Now, if he wanted a picture, I'd have given him one. And he stole the
what we
major's
tell-
picture, Major Hall. And he stole the captain's picture, Captain Holler. He stole our pictures. And then he wrapped them in a towel and he hid them by a tree in Polk City. Well, we had to go down to the jail to interview him because we looked at the video picture and we go, hey, we recognize this dude. We just arrested him for a theft. And we went down there and he said, my brain was a little foggy that night, using little drugs. But
Little.
I think I stole those pictures and wrapped them in a towel and put them by a tree. And sure enough, he did. We got our pictures back. No worse for wear. And once again, my picture is in the Polk City Sheriff's Station. And he's in jail with some more charges. And let's talk about something else.
Oh, Mark, what the hell are you doing?
I mean, drugs are bad, okay, for sure. And that guy could barely keep his body upright.
And somehow in that drug-addled brain, he thought he should go and steal those pictures, wrap them in a towel. Listen to me, Sheriff Grady, if you are listening, and I'm sure you are, I hope you disinfected the hell out of those. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Ugh, yeah.
what's going on?
Where did that towel come from?
Yeah, this guy didn't seem, I don't know, clean, sanitary, sane. So that happened. Of all the things to do.
Good Lord. Imagine being high enough that that's what you decide to steal.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now,
of course, it's Sheriff Grady, so your face is going to be all over the internet for that.
right, absolutely. Maybe that was the point. Maybe he just wanted some Sheriff Grady attention.
He wanted to be famous.
Mark, you
Sheriff
got it.
Grady will do it.
That's right.
My God, that's hilarious.
Now, the next story came across my feed, and I went, is this a spoof? I deep dove into it. I can't find it anywhere else, but the story just dropped a little while ago, like a couple hours ago. So could it be that no one else has picked it up yet? Yes. I checked out the newspaper. It's the Lakeland Gazette. It is not a spoof newspaper. And they posted it on their Facebook page, and people were commenting on it as if they believed this was true. But I'm going to say this. I don't know. I think it is, but maybe I'm the one getting spoofed. However, it's so damn funny that I'm bringing it to you guys no matter what. But please know, we like to verify our sources 3 times. That's our policy. Our own personal policy is that you've got to be able to verify it from 3 different publications, police departments, FBI, whatever, to publish it, because we really try not to bring misinformation and actual fake news to the show. However, I could only verify this in one place, so I'm going to be really super clear about that. But, oh my God, you got to hear about it.
Oh, no.
We don't have his
Already.
name yet. His name was not published. But this gentleman apparently last
I'm
night...
going to go with Dopey.
yes, I think so. Mm-hmm.
Y'all see it, right? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
7
Or
Dwarfs.
his Florida cousin, yes.
Mhm,
This also
mhm.
happened in Polk County, in Lakeland. So he apparently showed up into a gas station last night and tried to barter to buy a 6-pack of beer with an alligator.
What? Like trade?
Like, here's my payment. And the gas station attendant said, I don't think that's money. And so he sent him on his way. Well, apparently he has a cousin in jail. And he also needed some cash to bail him out and still thought that perhaps the alligator would work as currency. And he marched down to the jailhouse and slammed the alligator down on the counter and demanded to bail his cousin out with it. And they again said,
Holy
I'm afraid this is not money. At which point he changed his tune. He's like, I know he's not money. He's an attorney. This alligator has passed the bar. That's what the cops are saying. So
Wow.
they didn't believe that the alligator had passed the bar. He could not come up with any paperwork. But on that note, they say the alligator has been returned to the wild safely, and this gentleman was arrested for few things. But I had to write a song about it because duh. But I wrote the song imagining what it would be like if a alligator was an attorney. So that's how we're going to listen to this song, as if this was actually in a place of reality, because this is all nonsensical anyway. So here we go.
Oh, lads, and mind the law. The gator's my counsel, sharp tooth and claw. Oh, lads, he'll take the stand, the finest attorney in all the land. Oh, I marched to the jail with a grin on me face, a gator beside me to plead me case. The sheriff, he stared, near dropped his cigar when I bellowed out loud, he's past the bar. Heave-ho, lads, and mind the law. The gator's my counsel, sharp tooth and claw. Heave-ho, lads, he'll take the stand, the finest attorney in all the land. The judge banged his gavel, what madness is this? A scaly defender, dismiss, dismiss! But the gator just thumped his tail on the floor, cried objection so loud it rattled the door. Heave-ho, lads, and mind the law. The gator's my counsel, sharp tooth and claw. Heave-ho, lads, he'll take the stand, the finest attorney in all the land. They locked me away for contempt and for cheek, but me gator was free and was gone in a week. Some say in the swamps he still drafts his writs and argues with herons about lawful permits. Heave-ho, lads, and mind the law. The gator's my counsel, sharp tooth and claw. Heave-ho, lads, he'll take the stand, the finest attorney in all the land.
Still drafts his writs from the swamp, arguing with herons about permits. Yes.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Please let this story be true.
Right? I'm going to keep an eye on it, and I'll try to let you know next week if this is true or if it is just complete nonsense. Either way, funny as hell. Totally worth the story.
It's Florida, so I have no reason to doubt it.
Me too. Except for that it's just so nonsensical that I'm like, surely someone made this up. But thank you, Desert Rose. Right, Amy, it's a great point. She said, if Mark Means can call himself a lawyer and Lori can defend herself, a gator might be perfect for the job. Moo said it beats Jackie Fulford. That's probably true.
Facts. Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. If it's true or if it isn't, we'll try to let you know. But also, sea shanty. Had to be.
Perfect. I love it.
Mm-hmm. But our main case today is so damn crazy you won't believe it. But please stay for the end because I have the funniest story. This might be the funniest true crime song we've ever written at the end of today's show.
It's pretty great.
It may be. So, but with that, I'm going to turn it over to you for some, oh, Idaho, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah. Well, friends, let me introduce you to Jonathan and Jolene Harms. Never a more apt last name have I heard. And there's a dentist here by the last name of Rencher. So
that's true. And we used to have an obstetrician gynecologist by the last name of Crouch.
Crouch, sure did. These two dummies, though, are off the hook. This is happening in Boise, Idaho, because, well, things are crazy here in Idaho. You guys all know it. We've talked about it many times.
We're very rude to Utah frequently and say they're not okay, but Idaho is no more okay than Utah is.
No. So Jonathan and Jolene, Jonathan 42, Jolene 39, are currently sitting in jail, each charged with 60 counts of felony stalking and harassment and misdemeanor witness tampering. They are in the Ada County Jail being held on $15 million bonds for each of them. If you can imagine that.
Yeah.
So some things have gone awry for the Harms this year. Earlier this year, they were excommunicated from their church, Table Rock Church. It is a non-denominational evangelical church.
Mm-hmm.
And they got kicked out. And there's not a lot of detail about why they got kicked out, except for continuing to escalate aggressive behavior. Not something you really want in your church, right?
That tracks. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So they were apparently 86'd out of the church, and they're pretty mad about it, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So there have been two events, really. On July 10th, Jonathan emailed his manifesto. You know, things are going downhill when you have to use that word, to leaders of their former church.
Mm-hmm.
The manifesto is 277 pages long and includes a kill list that targets judges, law enforcement, bankers, civilians, and even some of their own family members.
Mm-hmm.
It's apparently a religiously themed screed of threats to kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
So the police were called immediately from the church leaders, and law enforcement went over to their house, went over to the Harms home to arrest Jonathan, and they found a substantial amount of firearms and ammunition there. So this gets pretty concerning pretty quickly, because not only are they making threats, but they have the equipment to back it up.
Yeah.
So Jonathan, they took straight to jail on 2 counts of felony stalking.
Mm-hmm.
So Jolene, in all of her wisdom, thought that the best thing to do would threaten the wife of one of the police officers involved in the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
She texted this woman. I don't know how she got this woman's phone number, but it's a small town, you know, somehow. And threatened to do serious harm to their entire family, including the statement, "Seriously, I'm going to kill your children." Well, the police officer's wife didn't take to that very well, and she reported that immediately to her husband, and Jolene was arrested.
As you do.
And charged, yeah as you do, with telecommunications stalking and threats.
My God, Jolene.
Well,
you
like,
couldn't have
really.
made a worse choice. I mean,
Jolene, who herself is the mother of 5 children. These people have 5 kids.
mm-hmm.
And that's who I feel bad for mostly in this situation, is those kids.
Yeah.
So she was arrested, and she pled guilty to her crime, telecommunication used to annoy, harass, intimidate, or threaten, and was given a year of unsupervised probation.
Ooh.
Seems like maybe not enough. These are the charges for Jonathan for the original event, stalking in the first degree, 2 counts. Well, since then, the police have had the opportunity to go through the 277-page manifesto.
Yeah.
And have now rearrested Jolene, and Jonathan was still in jail, awaiting a trial in January of 2026. And they have each been charged now with 60 counts of. I'll just read it off my phone because it's like too much to even. It's too much to get on the screen to show you. It's insane. These people are nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. So they are charged with multiple felonies of stalking, felony stalking. So stalking in the first degree.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple counts of intimidation, influence, or impeding an investigation, and that are also felonies. And then a bunch of misdemeanors of intimidating, influencing, or impeding an investigation. Because when Jonathan was arrested, protection orders were filed on behalf of the two church leaders. And then, more threats came out. So that was, they're being charged with violating that civil protection order.
Yeah.
So they're each sitting in jail, charged with 60 counts each, $15 million bond. This is how serious.
Yeah.
We have not seen the manifesto, and let me tell you, I've tried. I have tried everything I can think of to get a hold of some of it. It's just not out there. But they're so concerned about what they said that that's what they're being held on, is $15 million bonds. I've never seen a bond that big in Idaho, ever.
Well, their Twitter's just, my God, they're both just nuts. They're terrifying.
Completely nuts.
They are terrifying. Yeah. He's a Bitcoin bro, guys.
Oh boy. Of course he is. Of course he is. So the manifesto is described as violent, religiously framed, and highly targeted. So targeted to very specific people. Of course, having weapons and ammunition, gives weight to the fact that they could have carried out their threats. Which, considering the Mormon church shooting this past Sunday, the Catholic school shooting last month in Minnesota, nobody's fucking around with this shit, which I'm really glad.
You can't take anything for granted at this point. No.
Because honestly, stalking cases don't go very far in Idaho. They just generally don't.
No.
But this is so egregious.
But these two are threatening everybody.
Threatening everybody. Yeah. One of the things in one of the statements in the document urges other people to go hunt, kill. Now, we know that they were targeting specific people, but what we don't know is, who were they encouraging other people to go hunt and kill? Was it their kill list? Are they going to kill all the gays? I'm not sure exactly how far this goes.
The other people? I couldn't decide if they actually have followers, or they just think they do or want to.
Right. Yeah. I'm not sure who they thought this manifesto was written to, but it was encouraging someone to go hunt and kill, which is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on with these people? So there are no contact orders protecting 20 people, because they are the 20 people named in the manifesto. The court, some of the things that we have heard that have been said publicly about the manifesto is the manifesto ordered someone to murder and mutilate certain people.
My God.
And explicitly commanded people to go hunt and kill. Of course, Jolene let the police officer's wife know that she was going to kill her children.
Yes.
What the hell is going on with these people? So they have a preliminary hearing scheduled for October 6th. So we will learn quite a bit more after that, I think. At this point, there's a lot we don't know. Other than this has something to do with a religious conviction and revelations that they are claiming they have had. What did he call himself? I was trying to remember. He has referred to himself as something that sounds pretty similar to me as calling himself Jesus. So,
right. It's not exactly Jesus, but something along those lines. Yes.
The Son of Heaven or something like that.
Yeah.
So, that's not good. That is not good at all.
It is really crazy.
It is. It's just stunningly crazy. Just wondering what is going on with these people. Now, neither one of them have a criminal record prior to this. which is not the greatest news. No, they're not Mormon. They go
No.
to Table Rock Church, or went there before they got kicked out, and it is a non-denominational evangelical church.
Yep.
Usually religious crazies around here, they're Mormons. These guys, not Mormons.
Mm-mm.
But there's
Oh,
a
so
lot of not Mormons in Boise.
they claim to be witnesses in the book of Revelations,
Mm,
and he claims to be the
yes.
crown prince of heaven.
The crown prince of heaven. That's what I was looking for. Yes. So, witnesses in the book of Revelation. What the fuck?
Yep.
There's some,
Yep.
this is like Chad Daybell, Lori Vallow on steroids
Mm-hmm.
as far as the threats
Yep.
that they have made. One of the things that they're,
Please make sure those children are safe. My God. And
oh,
can you
yes.
imagine what those kids have been being taught and hearing?
No, I cannot. I
am
cannot at all.
so sad and concerned for their kids.
Oh, yeah. Their attorney, their defense attorney, is trying to claim right now that Jolene needs to have her bond reduced so that she can get out on home detention, so that she can take care of their children. And the
Mhm.
defense attorney had the gall to say that there would be no risk to the children or community if they let Jolene out.
Oh my gosh. No.
Dude, are you smoking the same stuff that guy that stole Sheriff Grady's picture is smoking? Because what are you talking about?
Pretty sure so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oof.
I like don't let her go anywhere, and get those kids somewhere safe, because who the hell knows what
Mhm.
is going on with these people.
Mhm.
And to
Oof.
threaten an officer's children like that, just like right out in the open, this is knowing who she is, like,
Yeah. Your husband
things,
talks to my husband or your children will be slaughtered.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. I want to read the
Yeah.
manifesto. It's terrible, but I really do.
Oh, me too. I know.
But
I don't know if I have time for a 200 and some page manifesto, but
I know. I would like for ChatGPT to read it and give me a summary. That's what I would like.
right. Amen. Yeah.
It's nuts. So I was looking up in Idaho statute, what is the penalty for felony stalking? It is 1 to 5 years. There are aggravating factors that include violating protection orders, weapons being involved, a bunch of stuff like that. Here's the thing: they're not going to get all the way to trial with all of those charges. I don't think.
No.
I think they'll narrow them down at some point. But the prosecutor, I'm sure, wanted the judge to see how damn serious this is
Mm-hmm.
by charging that many charges.
Yep.
But, they could do some pretty significant prison time depending on what happens here. My suspicion will be that there will be some kind of a plea, and that it will be cut way down to like 1 count of felony stalking or something, because,
Mm-hmm.
they're new to the crime game.
Right. So I'm so curious to know what the history is with their family. Why were their family members in the manifesto? Just because they...
Right, yeah.
Just because they're bananas, or has there been some bad...
Why is everyone on the list?
Right. Is this because their family members were concerned? Have confronted them? Have been concerned about the care of their kids? Like...
Right.
I hope that's true, frankly. But...
Right? I hope somebody's got the kids that are safe, because what the hell? The church has not made any kind of public statement about this, so we have no idea what went down at the church. But can you imagine what probably went down at the church?
Yeah.
I was the board president of our Unitarian Universalist church one year when we had to remove a member.
Yeah.
It's an extremely unpleasant thing to do.
Yeah.
And people have to take it real far before you remove someone from your congregation. And that was not a fun experience. And this person, unfortunately, had been doing and saying some very scary things and threatening other members of the church. And, it was something we had to do for safety.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's not something that a church would do very often.
No.
It's very unpleasant. And obviously, these two have taken it not well.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I would imagine they've been scary as hell. And
Yeah.
well, but he's
So
also, the Prince of Peace or whatever. So he probably thought he needed to just take over the church and be the pastor and, just
I
distracts.
probably, yeah. So a few things about the church. It's a non-denominational Christian church, although it is listed in the Southern Baptist Church directory,
Okay.
but their branding says that they are an independent identity and non-denominational. Their mission is Table Rock exists to make disciples who delight in Jesus above all things for the joy of all peoples, especially Boise. Um, as far as their doctrine, they hold a classic evangelical reformed learning theology, salvation through Jesus' death and resurrection, justification by grace through faith, and a focus on discipleship. Um, they are an elder-led model, so their pastors are kind of lay pastors, it looks to me like.
Hmm.
They do a lot of outreach at Boise State University. They have a college ministry.
Oh,
Yikes. I know. I was like, oh, that's not good.
well, I just
Um,
know what my own kids have encountered with ministries at Boise State and the way they
yes,
have been
they
harassed
can
and
be
treated and run
really
down.
intense.
Well, there's a technique that they have used. This is kind of interesting because it's been used on both of my girls. So when
Mm.
it happened to Mars, she knew because it had already happened to Matea. But
Mm-hmm.
some girl that you don't know walks up to you and says, just friendly, "Hi, how are you?" And you're like, "Hi, good, how are you?" "Good." And then she goes, "Don't I know you?" And you
Oh,
look at her and you
really?
go, "I don't think so. Are you sure? You look so familiar to me." And then
Ugh.
my daughter says, "I no, you don't look familiar to me." And she says, "That's okay. I would just love to sit down and have coffee with you sometime."
What?
And then tries to give you some church brochures. Yeah. And it's the
Ew.
same technique over and over. Two or three different girls tried that on Matea. Two or three different girls have tried that on Mars. They both have experienced that at Boise State.
Weird. And we
Pretending
don't
to
know
be
if that
your
has anything to
friend.
do with
We
this
don't know if it's
church,
this church, but
but
this is
they
something
do
that goes on
outreach at Boise
campus.
State.
Oh yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah.
That is scary.
Mars avoids the quad any day because she said there are always people there that are trying to give religious paraphernalia to you. Always.
Wow. That is
Hmm.
bizarre.
Yeah.
I didn't experience anything like that at Idaho State University, but I went
I
there
feel like it happened
150
at
years
Rick's
ago too.
College.
Oh, it definitely happened at Rick's College. Whole other universe.
Yeah, but I just think that's super creepy. The technique is always the
It
same and it's
is.
pretending to be your friend. But come on now. You've got all these kids that are away from home. Maybe they're lonely, maybe they're homesick. Somebody kind of pretends that they want to be their friend, so they fall for it.
Yeah. Ooh, that is creepy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
saying it's
glad you're
this church,
saying that
but
out loud so that people, are aware
hmm
of that tactic. I've never heard of that.
hmm. Well, again, luckily Matt's been through it, so she's talked about it before. So when it's happened to Mars, she's just like, no.
Get away from me.
Yeah.
People are weird, man. So weird.
Hmm.
Another quote from the manifesto is mutilate and burn bodies and buildings.
Holy shit.
Another quote is it stated you will confirm that this is a kill list. And the kill list includes, local people to their church and stuff, but judges, police officers,
Hmm.
other people. I don't know if it's like reaching out to like national politicians or who.
Right.
But holy shit, man. This
That
is
is
wild. So we're going to be
bananas.
keeping a very close eye on this case. We'll see if that hearing happens um, on Monday and see if we can get some more information because I'm very
Hmm.
curious about who was the audience of that manifesto.
Right.
I mean, I know he sent it to those church leaders,
Hmm.
but that's because they're on the list. It was a threat to
Right. That was a
them.
threat.
But
And
who's
also, did he send it to
supposed to
anybody
carry this
else?
out? As far as I can tell, no. He sent it to two people, and they were both in leadership at the church.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, who were they addressing?
Yeah.
And where was anyone listening? Like,
Right. Or are these just two just preaching to an empty choir? That's what I'm guessing. But
I'm guessing as well, but were they trying to gather up some kind of a group to go after some shit
well, I think
and
so. From
hurt some
looking at their
people?
Twitter, both of their Twitter accounts, they were both like preaching on their Twitter accounts up until I think the 10th of July, and then neither of them have posted on there again. But it's
Yeah,
all,
because that's when he got arrested for sending the
hmm
manifesto.
yeah, neither of them have posted on Twitter since. But I would say from both of those, yeah, they were trying to gather a congregation. However, it didn't look to me like they had any luck. At least on X doing that, which is surprising because it's
Good.
X and that's one of the
Well,
craziest
yeah.
places on the internet. But yeah, he calls
But I'm
himself the Bitcoin extraterrestrial on X.
good lord.
And she is the Lady of the HODL. I don't know what that means.
Lady of the Eight, just like, is that an abbreviation?
It says, "My joy and delight is in truth and the one true God. I am the proud wife of at Bitcoin ET. I am a witness to the testimony of creation." And his says, "The most interesting thing about Bitcoin is freedom. The only true God is the objectivist God. See 1 John. Van Til was a demon."
Van Til.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, there's been posts on September 18th, a whole bunch of them.
Oh, well, let's hear him.
Never mind. Okay. Oh, well. They were complicit in the crime we were reporting. No one cared. When we told everyone what was going on, when we told the federal law enforcement, no one cared. Instead, they told us to go to the one breaking the law and have him fix it. Lord, what absurdity. But no one cared. When we reported it to the news, at first they were like, wow, there's so many horrible things here. We could write many different news articles on this. Then when it got to the editor, no one cared. Lord, when the post office is forging receipts of mail, no one cared. Hold on, there's more.
What the hell?
Lord, when they misquoted the law and we pointed it out, no one cared. When they put us in a trap and said we have to tear down the tire piles, but we can't touch the tire piles, no matter what we do, we're guilty, no one cared. When we appealed and said, let us do something, we can take 3 feet off the pile, but they wouldn't let us, no one cared. And when they wouldn't let us take it off, they wrote us up, brought more guns to point at us. They pointed guns for doing it and not doing it, and no one cared. And when we pointed out that it violated the means of coordination, interagency, no one cared. When we pointed out federal law that they were violating, no one cared. When we pointed out that they had never actually submitted the program to get the authority to regulate our facility, no one cared. And when they ruled under color of law and they pointed guns not in their official capacity, but in their own violent personal capacity as violent thugs, no one cared. And when we found out that they didn't have the authority and they never had been reviewed as they were supposed to, no one cared, except the governor who sued us for $250 million. And when we pointed out that in the Federal Register they were linking to Alaska because we had just pointed out that they had never done Idaho and they were covering it up by oops, broken hyperlinks, we linked it to the wrong document on accident because they didn't have the document. And when we pointed it out, they censored us and no one cared. This goes on for pages and pages and pages.
Whoa.
I'll just read the very last part. Let all those who turned a blind eye to corruption be exposed. Rescue me. I did not fall into your hands, trusting you. Did I not say that you would win the battle? Because I reasoned, Lord, that liars don't know you. It was a simple calculation that when you see them lie over and over and harden to the truth, they don't have you as their God, because I serve the God of truth. So, Lord, I trusted you like David, so deliver me like David. Did I not calculate like Daniel who you are? Did I not reason that it would be a contradiction? If you do not answer me, it would be a contradiction. So rescue me. You are the God who cannot lie. You are the God who cannot deny himself. Rescue me, Lord. Amen. It looks to me like she wrote that, Lady of the Hodel.
She would have had to because he's in jail.
She put her tag on it. Yeah.
So Van Til is actually a Dutch-American Christian philosopher and theologian.
Ah, interesting.
He was a professor at Westminster Theological Seminary and is best known as the founder of presuppositional apologetics, a method of defending the Christian faith that argues all reasoning is ultimately based on faith commitments or presuppositions.
Mhm.
But I don't know what the hell
Interesting.
they're talking about with the tire piles and all that. What the hell?
Absolutely no idea. Then she posts about Jonathan's commissary being seized and destroyed, and that's legalized theft. Oh, there's a lot. There's really a lot. I mean, we could do this all day, but we
Wow.
don't have to. But this is what she says to learn about us as witnesses of the revelation, or as the two witnesses. Oh God, they're the two witnesses. They're not the seven gatherers. They're the two witnesses.
The two witnesses.
It says the lampstand taken.
Oh, hodl is a crypto term. Thank you, Steph. I was just trying to figure that out.
Oh, okay. God promised to remove the lampstand from the unfaithful. He has done it. The false church has been vomited out, and the lampstand was given to us, the two witnesses. Revelations 11. Do not listen to churches who denied truth. They no longer speak for God.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is some kind of like shared delusion,
Mm-hmm.
which sounds
Dangerous.
very dangerous.
We can't not see this stuff as dangerous as hell anymore. We just can't.
No, we
These
have
are
to
not.
see.
Yeah, these are not harmless crackpots. That's not a thing anymore. These are very dangerous people.
They are. Yeah, these kinds
Right,
of things.
James and Elena, that you? Yes, yes, it is.
Right, isn't it weird? There's some real weird Daybell vibes going on here.
Mhm.
Well, we're going to keep a very close eye on this, obviously, and we will have more for you as we go. That preliminary hearing is going to help a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Clarify a few things.
Mhm.
And holy shit.
I just really super, super hope their kids are really okay. That's
Me too.
I'm terrified for them.
And it seems like keeping them both in jail on those huge bonds is exactly what should happen.
Absolutely.
And
Letting
hopefully
her
those
out
kids
so
are
she can take
with
care of the
someone safe.
kids? No. Who knows what she'll do?
No. Right?
Those kids deserve better than this. They deserve to be protected from this.
They do. They do. And if she's going to be out there being old Prince of Heaven's right arm,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would not trust her at all.
No.
Whew. Friends, people be crazy. This kind of stuff is happening more and more, and it's scary as hell.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, I'm sure we'll have more on the Harms.
Mm-hmm.
That last name just kills me. I'm like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Harms everybody, apparently.
Yeah.
We will have a lot more on that going forward. But I know, Katie, you have an
Yes, I
excellent
do.
wrap up for us today.
Mhm.
Let's just call this some dumb criminals.
We deserve to have some fun, especially after the kind of true crime week we have had. I want to tell you what's been happening in Tempe, Arizona. There's been quite the scandal. It started in 2019 when graffiti that looked something like this started showing up. Penis Man. And Penis Man was everywhere. Penis Man was getting tagged all over town. And authorities were like, oh, hell no, not in Tempe. And they were chasing around this graffiti and scrubbing it off of stuff as fast as they could go. In fact, they said that sometimes they could get it down in 2 hours or less. But Penis Man was all over the place. And nobody knew who Penis Man was for quite a while. But eventually, in January 2020, they made an arrest, a man named Dustin James Schomer. And he had multiple charges for the Penis Man graffiti incidents in Tempe and in Phoenix. He'd even gone to Phoenix and done a few. So He admitted that he tagged about 15 locations, including Arizona State University, Tempe City Hall, A Mountain, which is like the school mascot mountain, public water towers, construction sites, etc. So he entered a plea deal in 2021, and he said, "Hey, listen, man, I'm a copycat. I didn't start doing this. I just thought it was funny, so I kept doing it. But it wasn't me. It is now, but it wasn't in the beginning." But the judge still was like, "Yeah, I think we're going to send a message." So he received 3 years of supervised probation. He had to perform 500 hours of community service and pay $8,000 in restitution.
Wow.
So, case closed. Nay. Unfortunately, Penis Man continued. And Schomer's like, "Not me. I'm on probation. I'm on community service. I'm cleaning it up, not doing it." But unfortunately, other people, well, this had become some kind of urban legend kind of things, right? So other people started doing Penis Man tagging around town. I think
Banksy, only worse.
Can you imagine being city officials every time Penis Man shows up again? You're like, "God damn it!"
Yes.
So on September 26th, they arrested a 36-year-old man named Tanner Ballingy. Tanner, you're a bit old to be tagging.
You
but
really
okay.
are.
He got busted painting Penis Man on buildings in Tempe. So he's been formally charged with 2 counts of criminal damage for incidents in July and August. He admitted involvement in those. They don't know if he's responsible for more Penis Man tags or if they have more Penis Man taggers out there than they know what to do with. They don't know.
What they have is penis men, apparently.
They have penis men, yes. So he is now, awaiting going through court. So that's kind of what's happening. You can imagine, and a listener sent me this, so thank you very much for sending this over because holy shit, this is so funny. And so you know that I couldn't possibly look at this and not think, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a song. So
yes, 100%.
I went really hard on this one, excuse the innuendo. It took a long time, I think, to get the right song together, but I think it's a banger. So
I can't wait. Jen in the chat actually has a picture. She has seen the Penis Man graffiti in person. Go put it in our
away,
Discord,
Jen.
Jen. We'd love to see it.
We want to see it. Yep. Well, here we go.
Yeah. Oh. Well, down in Tempe under the moon, the city woke to a big cartoon with a firm grip and a mighty plan. The walls got tagged by Penis Man. Oh, Penis Man, you're standing tall, spraying your name on every wall. From stiff resistance to slippery ground, your handiwork still hanging around. Dustin Schomer got the shaft, probation time, the judge just laughed. $8,000 later, he took the hit, but said there's more, I just did a bit. Oh, Penis Man, you're hard to find, a copycat crew of your own design. Some call it cruise, some call it art, but you've left your mark on every part, yeah. Then Tanner came with a stroke so bold, caught red-handed, truth be told. A stiff new charge for a sticky crime. Spray paint justice, served this time. The tip of the iceberg, the people say. More members may be on the way. It's not just one man with a can, it's a whole uprising of Penis Man. Oh, Penis Man, you're everywhere. Your name's erected here and there. From Phoenix streets to Tempe stand, long live the legend of Penis Man. Oh, yeah. Stay firm, stay strong, you can't deflate. Stay firm, stay strong, you can't deflate.
How many puns and innuendos could you get into one song? Well,
A lot. That
we
was
found out.
hilarious. Oh my god.
Oh my God. That's gonna go over. Well, we'll put it on TikTok. We'll put it on
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Yeah, we'll post it up a few places because it's a banger. I was gonna say it's a bop, but it's a banger.
It's a banger for sure.
Yes, all
Yes,
puns
all puns
intended.
intended. Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Long live Penis Man. That's all I gotta
Yes,
say.
Apparently.
Oh gosh. How to get into the Discord, Jen. We'll make it easy for you. All you have to do is go over to truecrimesquad.com and there's a clickable link there that'll take you into the Discord.
Yep. Just click on the link. It'll take you there. You can join our Discord.
Mhm.
And then put it in like the general channel or the chit chat channel or wherever you want to put it. Cases in the news, anywhere. We'd love to see it. That is hilarious. I don't even know what to say about that.
We're all going to be bopping to it all day. And also, did
yeah.
AI just kill the hip hop vibe? I mean,
They did.
from
Definitely.
sea shanty and hip hop today, I really got everything I asked for.
Very impressed. Well, that's what we've got for you today. And I think that was a great way to end the week.
Mhm.
We will be back on Monday at 6 p.m. Mountain for our usual schedule. Have some fun this weekend. Take good care of yourselves. Last
Yeah.
weekend was rough. There were so many mass shootings. Let's just really hope there aren't more this weekend.
Peace. Please. Please.
I am very grateful that the police have gotten a hold of Jonathan and Jolene Harms before they were able to harm anyone. For real.
Yeah. I think it wasn't an if, it was a when.
Yeah, most definitely. And as usual, if you see something, say something. I'm so grateful that those church leaders called the police, you know?
Yeah.
Some people still don't get it, that when people say shit like this these days, they mean it and they're going to do it.
Yep.
And I think that's the thing a lesson we've all got to learn and continue with, is that if somebody is being threatening in any way, you have to report them. Because at this point, we have no idea what people are planning.
None.
So see something, say something, have some fun this weekend, laugh, listen to Penis Man a few more times. That'll get your mood right up.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And,
Everyone's going to be bopping all weekend to Penis Man.
Penis. Yeah.
What are you singing? Oh, it's this new bop called Penis Man.
Yeah. Maybe it will be. Maybe it'll go viral.
Well, I'm going to put it
We're
on
still
TikTok,
trying to
and
hit
by God, it should.
10,000. So
Right.
come on.
We just want
YouTube.
10,000 on TikTok or on YouTube. Why is that so hard?
It shouldn't be that hard.
It's
We
been
don't
the
need
hardest
that many.
numbers. Getting from 9,000 to 10,000 have probably been the hardest growth we've had.
It's taken forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
So come on,
It's
Penis
fine.
Man. Bring us your magic.
Do your work, Penis Man.
You know what I find the funniest about it is that it's not even a drawing. It's just the
No.
words. Like, why isn't there a Penis Man?
Right.
Like, there's no creativity in this. This is just dumbassery. Like, come on, let's see Penis Man. He should be wearing a cape, right?
Years ago at Madison High School, some kids made a handwritten flag that was a picture of a cat. They're the bobcats. So it was a picture of like a bobcat face.
Our
And then
alma
it said
mater.
kicks, and then there was a donkey. So cats kick
Oh, yeah.
ass. But you could
Yeah.
not say ass at Madison High School. Are you kidding me? That's a sin. So they had their homemade cats kick ass flag, and it got confiscated. And since then, that has become kind of a pop culture thing at Madison. And kids always, every so often you see him showing up. So when Mars was in high school, she had us design a cat's kick-ass logo that we cut out of vinyl and made into t-shirts that she was like selling to her friends, which was hilarious. But it was like the more the school fought against it, the more the kids did it because it just got funnier and funnier.
Yeah.
And in fact, during I think it was a basketball game, some kids actually climbed up into the rafters and tied a homemade flag, a Cats Kick Ass flag, to the rafters and let it go during the game, and it like fluttered down. Yeah.
I love that.
So we made a Cats Kick Ass flag for her. She took it to one football game and it got taken away immediately. But it doesn't even say ass. But you know, again, the more the school fought against it, the more kids just did it. She even had a pair of shoes that said Cats Kick Ass on them. And I think that's what's happened in Tempe. The more this has pissed off authorities, the funnier it's become for people to just keep doing it.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah.
Come on,
right,
get
kids will
creative.
fight
They're
the man.
Yeah. Yes, kids will fight. That is so true. Yeah.
You are welcome for the bang, Jules. You can count on me.
Yes. And thank you, Jen. Jen says the Penis Man graffiti picture is already up in cases in the news in our Discord. So go check it out. Can't
wait to see it.
All righty. Well, you know it. We are the True Crime Squad. Thanks for being here.
Take care.
Season 6, we're back again. Kristi and Katie, your crime time friends. Stories, justice, laughs collide. True Crime Squad, come join the ride. Grab the clues, let's take a stand. For victims' voices, hand in hand. True Crime Squad, it's time to shine. Season 6, your turn, your time. True Crime Squad, where justice meets hilarity.